The following is a paid presentation for the promise of sleep. Are you sad? Are you lonely? Is your significant other on the verge of leaving you? Are you physically, mentally, and emotionally exhausted? You are not alone. Millions of Americans, just like you, are suffering needlessly. They and you are suffering from sleep-related issues.
Greetings. My name is Skyler Dougherty.
And I'm Daniel DeLong. We're with TSN, the Television Shopping Network. Today, we're going to reveal a revolutionizing product that will truly change your life. If you're looking to live longer, happier, and healthier, then listen carefully.
Today, Daniel and I are going to introduce you to Dr. William C. Dement's best-selling, trailblazing book, The Promise of Sleep. A pioneer in sleep medicine explores the vital connection between health, happiness, and a good night's sleep.
In this book, Dr. Dement, the leading authority on sleep and founder of Stanford University's Sleep Research Center, outlines what occurs when we sleep and how this affects our waking lives. With the answers in this book, say goodbye to drowsiness and say hello to your new life. Say hello to feeling good all the time, throughout the day and the night. Say hello to a level of sexual performance you never thought possible. Say hello to a better you.
You know, Daniel, I'm going to share some shocking statistics that may be a little uncomfortable to talk about.
It's okay, Skyler. I think our audience needs to know.
Last year, drowsy driving caused more than 100,000 individual automobile wrecks on the roads we all drive on. Accidents caused by falling asleep at the wheel are fatal every time, 87% of the time.
Many of you may be thinking, how could I possibly fall asleep at the wheel? The statistics, the numbers, they reveal that 20% of drivers admit to falling asleep at the wheel. Now imagine, you and 4 of your loved ones. One of you will fall asleep at the wheel, barreling down the highway, endangering fellow drivers, not to mention the innocent children in the back seat.
Daniel, these numbers are alarming. They are frightening. They are downright heinous. The fact is, drowsy driving is more dangerous than drunk driving.
Wait a minute, Skyler. Are you saying that drowsy driving is worse than drunk driving?
That is exactly what I'm saying, Daniel. Our producer is informing us that we have a caller on the line. Hi, you're on the air with Skyler and Dan. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm Steven from Ohio. First of all, I'd like to say I'm a big fan of Dr. Dement, and I have a question for you two.
Go ahead, Steven. We're here to help.
Well, you see, I work the graveyard shift at a local factory. Sometimes I find myself struggling to stay awake at work. What advice does this book offer for me?
Well, Steven, you're asking a great question, and frankly, I'm quite concerned as well, because falling asleep at work can be dangerous, especially in a job like yours. In the book, Dr. Dement explains that 40% of surveyed rotating shift workers within petroleum, chemical, and manufacturing industries have admitted to falling asleep while at work. The problem with shift working is that certain factors outside of your control make it almost impossible for you to get the sleep you need, and thus leave you with seemingly unsaleable sleep debt. In fact, 62% of those working the graveyard shift had fallen asleep once or more while at work. Due to a lack of sun exposure and noise, your body has extreme difficulty creating a normal and healthy sleep pattern that synchronizes with your body's circadian rhythm. The consequences could be a lack of productivity and efficiency, or at worst, a tragic and fatal disaster.
All that information and more is in this book? It sounds like each night, Steven is putting himself in harm's way. Remember, drowsiness is red alert.
You know, Skyler, it also sounds like Steven and everyone watching right now is not getting an adequate amount of sleep each night. You may, in fact, be developing a large sleep debt.
Daniel, what exactly is a sleep debt?
Well, Skyler, I'm glad you asked. As all of you who order now will learn from reading this incredible book, a sleep debt is the accumulation of all lost sleep.
Every hour of sleep achieved less than your daily requirement builds upon your sleep debt. A higher sleep debt leads to impaired waking functions, such as alertness, the ability to remain awake, and the ability to cope with stress, just to name a few. The homeostatic sleep mechanism within your brain will increase your tendency to fall asleep, thus impairing your life as well as the lives of others should you unexpectedly fall asleep behind the wheel. But have no fear. Dr. Dement's book clearly outlines safe and healthy strategies as to how you can pay back the sleep debt, such as getting extra sleep until you feel happier and healthier.
Oh, Daniel, we have another caller on the line. How can we help you, ma'am?
Hi, Dan and Skyler. I'm Christy from Zaire. Dr. Dement's book seems truly incredible. I, however, have a different problem that I can't seem to make sense of. I don't feel like I'm lacking sleep. Rather, I have been falling asleep too often. Doing mundane yet important tasks such as schoolwork becomes almost impossible as I often find myself falling asleep. Even worse, whenever I feel a strong emotion like laughter or anger, I instantaneously fall asleep. I can't feel any strong emotion without instantly crashing to the ground. Is this simply sleep debt?
Well, Christy, I'm going to be honest with you. I am not a doctor, but having read this book, I feel as though I am a doctor, and I feel as though I have the authority to diagnose you with narcolepsy. Symptoms such as consistent drowsiness and cataplectic attacks triggered by strong emotion are typical of narcoleptic victims. Your life is heading down a very dark and tragic road. You will likely fail out of school, get fired from every job, and be incapable of sustaining a relationship. But luckily for you, you came across our incredible product.
It's your lucky day, Christy.
Well, no cure for narcolepsy has yet been discovered. Dr. Dement's book offers the next best thing. By taking stimulants, many of the symptoms of narcolepsy can be subdued. Buy our book from this special TV offer to find out how you can embark upon your better life right away.
You know, Dan, for the viewers, I'm kind of curious myself what Dr. Dement has to say are the major takeaways from reading this book.
Sleep deprivation impairs human beings, and that the majority of human beings have a sleep disorder.
Now, many of you must be thinking, Daniel, how much would a life-saving product like this cost? Many of you would agree that the value of a life is worth approximately $500. But during today's special TV offer, you're not going to pay $500 for this book. You're not going to pay $400, $300, $200, or even $150. If you order within the next 20 minutes, Dr. Dement's book, The Promise of Sleep, will cost you only 3 simple payments of $9.95, plus shipping and handling. But wait, there's more!
If you call now, we're going to include a limited edition autographed portrait of your very own William C. Dement, America's authority on sleep. A $325 value, yours free.
But wait, there's more! If you call now, Skyler and I are going to throw in 2 additional copies of Dr. Dement's The Promise of Sleep. A huge value. So you have 1 copy for yourself, 1 for a friend, and 1 to give to save a life. A $36 value, yours free, if you call now.
But wait, there's more! If you call now, Dan and I will cover the cost of shipping and handling as our gift to you. Normally a $9 value, but we'll take care of it during this special TV offer.
So this means when you call the number on your screen right now, you get 3 copies of the book. You get the Drowsiness as Red Alert pin. You get the limited edition autographed portrait of Dr. William C. Dement. There's no charge for shipping. You're protected by TSN's ironclad, no hassle, 60-day money-back guarantee. And when you call now, we'll throw in a Snuggie too. Altogether, the William C. Dement package is valued at over $776, but you make only 3 simple payments of $9.95.
To all of our viewers, if the lines are busy, Daniel and I encourage you to redial. If you're put on hold, please wait. Holy shit, Dan. We just reached the 5 million order mark.
You know, Skyler, this is an exciting time at the television network. This is an exciting time to discover the vital connection between health, happiness, and a good night's sleep. Call the number on your screen right now. Say goodbye to drowsiness and say hello to a better you.
The proceeding was a paid presentation for the promise of sleep.